Today we're going to talk about whole foods. Why would we want to eat whole foods? What is a whole food, right? Most of America is used to eating packaged, processed, frozen foods that have already been made or are already ready to eat right off the shelf. Now think about it this way though. A Twinkie is a food-like substance, but it has a 17-year shelf life. Do you really want to eat something that doesn't die? I don't know about you. I used to eat a lot of foods that didn't die back in my 20s because I didn't know any better, right? I grew up eating, in the 80s. And so we had all kinds of packaged processed foods. My mom did the best that she could with her energy levels from her multiple sclerosis, raising 3 kids and running my dad's front office. So we ate things like a can of green beans, a can of cream corn, instant potatoes, and Salisbury steak out of the freezer, right? 2 veggies, a starch, and a protein. Perfect balanced meal. Just not very nutritionally dense because it was already dead by the time it got to us. Something you consider on a shelf life does not have the same nutrients as something that is going to die within 3 to 7 days, like a fresh whole food, right? So when you think about eating real foods, think about things that die naturally, right? If you don't consume celery or chicken over the course of a week, it's not going to be good anymore. So those are whole foods. Those are real foods. Something that can sit in your pantry for years and not go bad is not a whole food. That's what I call TV nutrition, right? A lot of the stuff that we see on TV is processed foods, and they put more money into the manufacturing of and the marketing of that product than they do in the quality of it. And remember, everything that goes into our body becomes a part of us, every cell. So we want to make sure we're eating the most nutrient dense foods. So those are the ones that don't die. Now, when you eat whole foods, when you eat fresh fruits and veggies, when you eat proteins that come from animals or come from plants, when you eat healthy fats, that's what creates the cells in our body. So focus on as high quality as possible. And we're going to dive more into that in this module, on this training. And also focus on how many varieties of color you can be able to get throughout the course of the day. When you focus on whole foods, you're going to have better digestion, meaning less gas, less constipation, less bloating, less diarrhea. You're going to have better energy. It'll be more consistent. You're going to have a better immune system. You're going to have better skin. You're going to literally feel the difference when you start eating whole, real foods. So I welcome you to this module, and I'm super excited to be able to share more with you. So go ahead and click watch the video and then move on to the next step. I'll see you on the next one.